For more on this, I can welcome to the set from our International Affairs desk, Shirli Sitbon. Shirley, great to see you. So, what more do we know about these latest evacuation orders?
Well, we know that the Israeli army is trying to make the area, I wouldn't say as safe, but as safe for Israel as possible, meaning they don't want Hezbollah to reestablish itself in the south of Lebanon, to use any of the homes and structures there, the infrastructure, to be able to fire towards Israel or to attack Israeli troops who are on the ground, which are on the ground now in the south of Lebanon, occupying this area. And this time, the evacuation orders are a bit north or beyond the areas where the Israeli army is deployed. Does this mean that it wants to expand its deployment? Not really certain there. In any case, the Israeli army has showed various images that we can see behind me there. Images that show, the Israeli army says, tunnels used by Hezbollah or various areas where there's ammunition being destroyed by the Israeli army. These are the images of the Israeli army, of course, trying to explain what it's doing because there's a lot of criticism there. It says that its goal is to make it impossible for Hezbollah to fire at the Israelis in the north of Israel. And even afterwards, once the operation is over, Israel wants to keep that piece of land so Hezbollah would not be able to fire at Israel. Of course, there's a lot of criticism. There are talks now with Lebanon. Lebanon absolutely does not want Israel to remain there and its troops to occupy this territory.
Now, in this war between them, both sides have been using drones a lot, but I understand Hezbollah has a new type of drone, optic fiber drones. How are the IDF reacting to that?
Well, they're struggling. That's one thing because they're not ready. They're not equipped to stop these drones, to intercept them. The usual drones used, usually Hezbollah has all these rockets. Sometimes it uses missiles. And Israel, we know, has this Iron Dome system. But it's totally useless when you look at the drones. Usual drones can be stopped in a way, can be intercepted because the technology behind them can be messed up with. And these drones have been used in Ukraine a lot. We can see some images also from there. They're not more modern. They're using this optic fiber, which means that there's just this, this fiber just goes all the way to the ground, and the pilot, and so it goes several kilometers, almost 15 kilometers, and they cannot be jammed. These drones can continue, and we've seen in the past few days that those drones, those weapons, which have existed in Ukraine for 2 years now, well, they actually made more damage, harmed more the Israeli army than other weapons because the Israeli army was not able to detect them in time. And in the end, we can see that soldiers try to shoot them down with their personal weapons, which is something that is obviously not meant for this. And there's a lot of criticism around the fact that the Israeli army is just unprepared.
And Shirley, just quickly, this brought criticism against the Israeli prime minister.
Yes, because even this morning, the Israeli prime minister addressed this issue because everyone is asking why is the Israeli army not ready for this? This has been used for 2 years in Ukraine by Russia, and also has been used before by Hezbollah in the previous war between Israel and Hezbollah. Everyone is wondering, and today Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister, said that a few weeks ago he started a program to look for projects to try to find a way to block these and to intercept these drones. A bit too late for some people who say the Israeli army should have looked into this, not only when Ukraine started using and Russia started using those weapons, but when Hezbollah started using them against Israel.
Shirley, thank you so much. That's Shirli Sitbon from our International Affairs desk.